Hey Queens, it's Kenny Wayne.
Hey, it's Don.
So we decided that we would go for Sonic this time. You know, I for one am super happy about Sonic. I grew up with it. It brings back a lot of good memories for me. Obviously, there's different menu options from when I was just I was knee-high to a grasshopper, right? But it's going to be delicious either way. We absolutely know it. So
Let's show them what we got.
take a look.
All right, so we got our cherry limeade, must have. And then Kenny got himself a crispy chicken sandwich. He'll probably go into more detail with that. And then got himself some medium chili cheese fries. I had to get me a large tater tots and cheese, of course. And then I wanted to try their bacon on bacon that they've been advertising. So we will see. This looks kind of interesting. So we'll see how that is. Well, thanks guys for coming back and watching our channel.
So, you know, one of the things that I'm super excited about is this cherry limeade. Oh my goodness.
You know, I'm all about these cheese and tots.
So good. So, I have been a fan of these chili cheese fries for a long time. And so I am super excited to get into a bite. Oh my God.
You gotta keep it up here though.
Like, let me hide it from everyone,
Yeah.
right? Let me scoot this back a little bit. So I know in the last video, Don did a little solo chicken moment and debuted the new intro video to everyone. You know, we really thank our friend Andy for all the work he did with that. We also thank Luigi for all his effort in drawing it all. It was really cool. It was, you know, a collaborative effort in between everyone to make it happen. So thank y'all very much for that. That's really cool that y'all would do that for us, right? And you probably knew that I'd give you hell if you didn't. Just kidding.
Probably.
So, goodness, everything I need. I haven't had many carbs this week, so you know this is my carb overload here. How are the tots?
They're good. Thing is though,
He doesn't get chili on his though.
no. Thing is though, we ordered it on the app before we left the house because the Sonic isn't very far from our house. So it's like, okay, we'll order it and then we'll go pick it up. But I think they started cooking it the moment he hit enter because this is already, some of it's a little cold.
Yeah, I mean it's not piping hot by any means.
And usually I have to let the tots cool a little bit. Not today.
And before anybody comes for me, my nose is peeling. It's not snot, okay? It's peeling. And like I always say, if you're gonna come for anyone, come for Dawn and not me.
Someone's going to say now that, why is your nose peeling?
I don't really know what happened. So like the other day I had this allergy fit and I had to, you know, wipe my nose a bunch and my nose was irritated from, I guess, all the wiping because, you know, we didn't get the Kleenex with the lotion in it. So it was just kind of irritating my nose and now it's just peeling. So I don't know what's going on.
See, and I was just going to tell somebody you're brown nosing. Well, you know what the difference between brown nosing and kissing ass is, don't you?
No.
Depth perception. Yeah, I'm all for the corny jokes.
Oh my God, he's just like his mom. Love her to death, right? Sweet lady. But when we go down to visit for the holidays or anything, to be around both of them for an extended period of time, oh Lord, help me.
You can definitely tell where I get my humor. Okay, I'm going to try
Very
this
much that.
burger here. This is supposed to be their bacon upon bacon. So, okay, you can see they put a little bit of mayo on here. And then there's like a crisscross of bacon.
Do you see that little tiny little little
And then here's a little
flick
bit
of mayo.
more bacon. And then 1 patty. And then 3 pickles and ketchup. Okay. All right. I was expecting cheese on this.
Well, as everybody always says, the picture looked way better than what you actually got.
Yeah.
You know, to see them advertise it in the app. But hold on. First, let me just say, the app was offering like half off your first bacon burger thing, you know, so we're very much for a discount, right? And so I see why it was half off.
Yeah. I think they gave us the half off version.
Yeah.
Well, because I was thinking this was going to be like the bacon burger at Jack in the Box, or the ultimate. What is it? The ultimate bacon cheeseburger, whatever.
Something like that.
Where it's got tons of cheese
Double
and tons
bacon
of
ultimate cheeseburger,
something like that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking this would be, but no, it's not. And you can tell this has been pre-cooked too, or they cooked it as soon as we
Put sent the order.
yeah. And
The only thing to that I would say is it is dinner time, so maybe they were anticipating a rush around this time, and they just went ahead and cooked it when the order came in, just so that it would be ready for the car hop to take out, right? I can see that.
Well, and the ketchup is actually barbecue sauce, which
Dawn loves barbecue sauce.
I do like barbecue sauce, but when your taste buds aren't ready for it,
Did you really think it was ketchup? Did they tell you it was ketchup?
no, they
You
didn't say.
just thought it would be ketchup?
Yeah.
So I usually always get a hamburger from Sonic. And for some reason this time I just felt like I wanted something else. So I got this crispy chicken sandwich. I don't think I've had a crispy chicken sandwich from them.
Not that I'm aware of. I mean, you're all about the Popeyes chicken sandwich.
All about the Popeyes.
Oh, when those came out, we were one of those people that had to wait in line for it.
Let's try it out.
Yep.
I mean,
And it wasn't just the day it came out. It was like a week after it came out,
I'm
2
gonna
or
say
3
this,
weeks after it
my
came
chicken
out.
sandwich looks better than that hamburger.
Well, that's true. Yeah, this hamburger looked kind of sad.
But I was supposed to have mayo. Did they give me the same
Looks like
treatment?
no, there's
oh, it's on the
mayo.
bottom. I got more mayo than he did. Look, can you see that? Mm-hmm. I'm going to hear about it later. He's going to be butthurt over the mayo.
I mean, I tried it. It was half price. I can't complain. Like I said, I'm sure I got the half price version.
Pretty good. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to complain about it. It's like,
So it was like $2.
Yeah.
I mean, total for it. So
it's like someone complaining about the price of gas and still going to Starbucks and buying coffee. So, you know, I'm not going to complain about it.
kitchen napkin. Mm-hmm. So one of the best things I saw online earlier about the whole gas thing was something along the lines of, you know, the gas prices have really gone up when the guys with the big beefed up trucks are not revving their engines in the Walmart parking lot during mating season. And you know, how funny. The wording, the wording on the meme was way better than how I put it, but that was, you know, the gist of it.
Now that you can get on Facebook again.
Yeah. So, to anyone who's followed me for any period of time or knows me, I get banned often. For random things, you know. Initially, I just wanted to test Facebook to see like what I could do and what I couldn't do. And the first ban was like 3 days, right? Nothing crazy. And then it just went up from there.
They were he was on their radar at that point.
Yeah. I told a few jokes. People, I guess Facebook thought it was pushy. Banned me. There were a couple of times where I told some people about themselves. They banned me. But the last few times have actually been me just chopping it up with a friend of mine and telling making an inside joke about something, and they banned me for that. Now, I understand, the systems are just scanning for text, right? They don't actually know me. They don't know the situation. They're just looking at the words, and they saw it, and they didn't appreciate me threatening to drown Andy. It was a joke. Anyway, another story for another day. But yeah, they didn't like that at all. So I'm finally back on Facebook again, sharing videos and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what that's about.
Okay, I can say I've tried it.
Yeah.
You're busy talking.
That burger didn't have a chance. You want some of this?
Sure, I'll have some interest.
So does anybody else out there really like Sonic? Anybody else grew up with it? So when long time ago, so my mom really never did drive much. And so one of my aunts would always take us into town and get things and stuff. And one of the things that we would always do is we would stop by Sonic for a drink. And this is kind of where my obsession with the Route 44 limeades came into play. And, pretty much everyone in the car would get them a drink. They weren't expensive. They were really quick. It was easy. You could pull in, get a drink, and leave in a few minutes. And so that's also where my love affair with the chili cheese fries would come in, because, occasionally my mom would be like, hey, do you want a snack or something to eat? And this is what I would get. I would just get chili cheese fries. And so that's partially why I like Sonic so much, is just because I've gone there for so long. And those were great times, running around town with my mom and my aunt. And so I love this place. Obviously the limeade's still here, and honestly, I can't remember a dish that I would get back then that they don't have now. Obviously the chili cheese fries are here. I would usually always order a hamburger. My Aunt Wanda loved hamburgers very much. And so if we did get food, and if we actually ate there for the day, she always got a hamburger.
She loved them so much she would sneak off sometimes just to get herself a hamburger.
Hopefully my uncle's not watching this, but if so, it's too late. Too late now, right? But yeah, she would take a moment to herself and go get a hamburger, and just hang out and eat it. She absolutely loved hamburgers. I love her so much. I do like hamburgers, obviously not like that, but I really like the drinks. And if you order through the app, I think they're pretty much half price all the time.
Yeah.
And what a deal. It's a pretty big drink. Sometimes you have to ask for like light ice, because they try to get you with the ice, I think. But Sonic has that good tongue-piercing ice. If you've ever had your tongue pierced, you know what I mean.
And like always, I always finished eating before he does. Always.
Sometimes it takes me a minute. Want some of those fries?
No, I'm good. I'm full. This is just the right amount. Even though this burger was half the size as I thought it was going to be.
In the app, I won't, In the app, the burger did look like it was huge, you know. Yeah. And per the usual, I start eating, my nose starts running. But I mean, in the app, that burger looked really great. I'm glad I didn't choose that because I would have won. I'm glad I got this. This is actually good, and the tomato's pretty fresh too. Fresh veggies. Sorry.
Well, I'm really surprised at, that they have not put some regulations together that, okay, what you get is what you see on the sign. Because it gets kind of ridiculous. Well, I mean, you all hear stories of how they have these companies that put all the pictures together, and half the time they, marbles in the bottom of the bowl, so the vegetables come up to the top. Ice cream is actually, mashed potatoes, and they put coloring on the meat to make it shiny and more brown. So, they're doing all this stuff to the pictures to make it look more appetizing and better, and then that's not what you end up getting. Not that I want a bowl of mashed potatoes instead of ice cream when I'm trying to get ice cream, but you know what I mean.
What would you do if you ordered an ice cream and it was a cup of mashed potato and you bit into it?
Well, it'd be one of those things that...
What would be your first thought?
I'd probably end up spitting it out because my taste buds would be wanting something sweet. Yeah. I mean, because in your mind, you're like, oh, I'm gonna get some ice cream.
Can you imagine the look on someone's face when they bit into it? It's mashed potatoes.
Yeah, that reminds me of a story one Thanksgiving whenever I was really little. We were at someone's house, and there was a baby that was there. I don't even know whose kid it was, but they were feeding him spoonfuls of whipped cream. Kid was enjoying it, smiling, ready for the next spoonful. And about the third spoonful in, they gave him a spoonful of mayonnaise. Needless to say that kid's face and the scream and curdle afterwards was... I mean, I was probably maybe 11 years old at the time, so of course, I thought it was hilarious, but that poor kid, that was cruel.
I mean...
But as a kid, it was funny.
I say this now, but I probably would have laughed if I was sitting around watching it.
So while he's finishing up this bite, if you guys have not gone and clicked the subscribe button, please go ahead and hit that, because that really helps this channel grow and helps us see who's out there watching us and waiting for the next video to come out. You can also hit the little bell. It'll actually notify you when we actually drop another video. So that's two steps: the subscriber button and then the little bell. Now, me personally, just make sure you do the subscribe. Whether you do the bell or not, that's up to you. But we need the subscribers.
Look at that drink. So I'm going to drink this down a little bit. As I've grown, after I like to drink it down and fill it back up with a little vodka, right? It is the evening. It was a long day at work today. I'm glad to have signed off. I'm sure some other people can relate. Done?
Yep. So speaking of signing off, we'll see y'all next time.
Bye, Queens.
Thanks.